And first up tonight, State Representative Gordon Klingenschmitt. He apologized for comments he made about the case of a Colorado woman whose baby was cut from her womb and died. But some say that apology is not enough.
Klingenschmitt, a former Navy chaplain, made the comments in his online program, Pray in Jesus' Name, saying the attack was a curse of God.
This is the curse of God upon America for our sin of not protecting innocent children in the womb. And part of that curse for our rebellion against God as a nation is that our pregnant women are ripped open.
Now, in the following days, Klingenschmitt defended his comments but apologized Monday. He's also suspended his online television show through the end of this legislative session.
Yeah, despite that, fellow lawmakers removed him from a House committee, and some now want him to resign. KRDO News Channel 13's Greg Miller joins us live with the representative who's trying to clear the air and set the record straight. Greg?
Yeah, James Moran, I'm joined by the representative tonight. First of all, thanks for coming in. First question right off the bat, do you plan to resign?
Absolutely not. The remarks that I made, for which I've apologized and I'm sincerely sorry, were made in my private capacity as a chaplain, as a minister in my Sunday church, on my religious program. But I have a different job Monday through Friday, and that is to defend the Constitution and the Republican platform in the State House. And my remarks were inappropriate. But listen, I was not punished for drunk driving. I was not punished for, I was not arrested by the police. I was literally now being disciplined for quoting the Bible in church on Sunday. And my remarks were inappropriate. I did not show compassion for the victims of this horrific tragedy. Michelle Wilkins and her baby Aurora Wilkins. I was so angry about that tragedy that my remarks reflected my anger, and I did not show proper compassion for the family.
And why did you feel compelled to weigh in at all?
Well, I care about pro-life principles, and I care about baby Aurora Wilkins, who is now going to be denied justice under Colorado law. Twice in previous sessions, the Democrats have blocked fetal homicide bills that are law in 38 other states that say, the Democrats say that's not a baby. So the murderer cannot be charged with homicide? Of course it's a baby. Of course that's a person. Baby Aurora Wilkins deserves justice. And I was trying to advocate that Colorado law needs to be changed so that that family can get the justice they deserve. The murderer ought to be charged with homicide, and that was my main point.
Well, and as you move forward, I mean, we just mentioned a second ago you're suspending that television show you have, but how can you keep those two separate given how public your job is in both settings?
Well, before I ever ran for office, I tried to decide, and I asked people, is it legal to be a preacher on Sundays and to be a representative Monday through Friday? And they said, yes, it's legal. But what I'm realizing now is that it's politically very hard to continue. And therefore, I have announced a 6-week suspension of my TV preaching ministry on Sundays. We will not produce new content until May 7th, and I will devote myself 100% to serving the elected as an elected official for the constituents of House District 15 Monday through Friday, because they deserve my 100% attention. And I don't want my preaching on Sunday to overshadow what's going on in the legislature or distract, and unfortunately, through my own fault, that's what's happened. And so I'm taking a step back. I'm not going to wear two hats. I'm going to be 100% devoted to my constituents.
All right, well, thank you so much for your time. We'll be hearing more from you tonight at 6 and 10 as well.
Thank you.
We're reporting live, Greg Miller, KRDO News Channel 13.
All right, thanks so much, Greg. Some insights from Representative Klingenschmitt there. He did mention the fetal homicide law. The bill on that was supposed to be introduced today. It was delayed. We expect that to be introduced now tomorrow. Of course, State Senator Bill Cadman from Colorado Springs is backing that. He's going to bring that one up. The issue really there is going to become, how do you define a person, and will they try to define a person? Cadman says no, they're not going to get into any of that in this. We're still waiting to see how the final wording is going to be on that. So as soon as we do, we'll bring that straight to you.